Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Precious Metal Summit Conference, day 2 here in Zurich. And now it's my honor and pleasure to talk for the first time to Roger Mason, the Managing Director of Antipa Minerals. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, Johan. I'm very well. How are you?
Perfect. How's it? Yeah, well too, to be honest. I went early to bed, so it's good. How's the conference going for you?
Oh, fantastic. Day one, we had a very busy schedule and some really high quality meetings. So that was great.
Fantastic. That's exactly what we want to hear, that you are here for. So, your company, Antipa Minerals. Give us a short overview and then we go in medias res.
So Antipa's an Australian explorer for gold, copper and developer of those commodities as well. We've got a very large exploration portfolio in Western Australia. It's called the Paterson Province in northwest WA. So adjacent mines include Greatland Gold's Telfer mine, and Rio Tinto's Winu gold copper deposit, which they're looking to bring into development. So we've got over 4,000 square kilometres of ground there.
Oh,
we're exploring
that's
that.
10% of Switzerland.
It's massive, that's for sure. And so we're exploring that vigorously. And we're also completing a pre-feasibility study on a standalone gold copper development opportunity called Minyari.
Okay, super. Let's go into the pre-feasibility study. You're completing that, so you have done maybe a PEA already before. Can you give us some orientation? What are the numbers so far? What do you want to achieve with the pre-feasibility then?
Yeah, that's a good question, Johan. So the PEA was completed October last year, and we used a base case gold price of only 3,000 Australian dollars an ounce.
Boy, that's really low.
Yeah, well, at the moment it's trading over 6,000 Australian an ounce, which long may that live. So the outcomes from that PEA were a 10-year project life, recovering 130,000 ounces of gold per annum for those 10 years. And the project economics were very strong. Even just at that base case, the NPV at 7% post-tax was 600 million Australian dollars.
Nice.
And the IRR post-tax was 46%. If you use 4,000 Australian dollars an ounce, that NPV at 7% jumps up to 1.2 billion Australian dollars post-tax. And the IRR is 79% post-tax.
Lovely.
So very strong leverage to the gold price. In terms of the capital, it's a bit over 300 million Australian dollars.
Manageable.
For the base case, paid off in a bit over 2 years. And for 4,000 Australian an ounce, it was paid off in about 15 months.
Yeah, maybe now below a year.
Quite possibly. So the results of that PEA gave the board the confidence to commence the pre-feasibility study on that asset. And that's going to be completed July, August next year. If that's a positive outcome, we move immediately into the definitive feasibility study and targeting a final investment decision around the middle of 2027 calendar year.
Super. You have the money to do that all?
Yeah, we have an amazing balance sheet, Johan. At the moment, we sit on 61 million Australian dollars in cash. So that'll fund us all the way through the PFS, the DFS out to the FID. And we're scheduling to have 10 to $15 million in treasury at that point in time as well. Simultaneous or concurrent with the PFS, we're completing significant discretionary exploration and resource growth drilling programs. So this year we'll drill about 100,000 metres.
That's a lot.
35,000 for the PFS, 65,000 for resource growth and exploration discovery focused drilling. And we'll do a similar amount of exploration drilling in calendar year 26.
Okay, super. What are the AIC for 1 ounce of gold produced?
From the PEA, it was 1,720 Australian dollars an ounce.
Super, so that's absolutely perfect. Great. Okay, you just said you do a lot of exploration already. You said a 10-year mine life, if I'm correct. Do you have a lot more exploration potential to really raise the mine life?
Yeah, good question, Johan. So we've been doing a lot of drilling to extend the mineral resources, which can feed into the pre-feasibility study mining schedule or ore reserve. So we'll have a mineral resource update prior to the middle of December. And then there'll be a subsequent mineral resource update for the pre-feasibility study, probably around February next year. So yeah, we're looking to extend the resources proximal to the current known development opportunity, but we're also drilling targets sort of out to 30 kilometres-ish from that development position for potential satellite discoveries. We've been having some significant success at several areas, in particular a spot we call RPS, where we generated a 2 kilometre long air core gold copper anomaly, and we've currently got the bigger rig, the RC rig up there, systematically evaluating that target. So yeah, a lot of news flow to come for the shareholders, that's for sure.
Super. And I think gold is the main mineral, right? Then comes copper, and I think I saw some silver also, right?
Correct. Yeah. So in the PEA, the best economics came from the gold only case. Silver comes along for the ride. But it can produce a copper concentrate scenario via flotation, sort of low grade, about 15%, but 100 plus grams per tonne gold, which is what Telfer have been doing down the road for 20 years. So the PFS is still evaluating both opportunities forward. So at this stage, we don't know whether it'll be gold plus some silver, or whether it'll be gold, copper, and silver as an output.
Okay, could you also separate and say, like, we do the gold, that's one thing, but we use probably gold and silver for stream or royalty or whatever?
Oh, look, the board's pretty set in its ways in terms of how we will finance the development opportunities. So at this stage, we're contemplating a more conventional debt equity arrangement for finance. But we'll evaluate other scenarios along the journey, but that's what we're currently contemplating.
Okay, super. 61 million in the bank, you said. That is fantastic. Yeah. Who are your largest shareholders? What's management share?
Management shareholdings around 3%. Our largest shareholder is Chester Asset Management out of Australia. They hold just under 10% of the company, so that's an Australian institution. Out of the UK, we've got Jupiter with about 5.5%, I think, is their holding, which they purchased on market. Then there's a range of other institutions which account for about 40% of our register, including institutions from North America, such as Franklin Templeton, K2. In Europe, we've got Conwave, Earth Resources, Commodity Discovery Fund, and out of UK, Jupiter as mentioned, and also 91. From the corporate side, Greatland Gold is our largest corporate shareholder. They have about 6% of the company, and they own the Telfer gold plant down the road, which is Australia's third largest gold and copper producing facility.
Super. So we can say that you are really on a fast path in the direction to production, I would say. So in approximately 1.5, 2 years, we have the real decision, and then you move it, right?
Yeah, that's right, Johan. So that FID we're expecting the middle of 27, as I mentioned. If that's positive, we're allowing 20 months for detailed engineering and construction. So targeting commercial gold production around December 2028.
Super. That's hyper fast. Perfect. The world needs your gold, that's for sure. You're in Australia, super jurisdiction. All the best for you. Big success and make it happen.
Yeah, great. Thanks for
Thank you very much.
Time, Johan.
Thank you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Roger Mason, the managing director from Antipa Minerals. And you heard it. That's a real pure, development story in Australia. And gold, very important, but also copper and silver. Those are the metals which are really thought after. And I would suggest you really make your due diligence on this company. I will do. And so all the best. Thanks for watching us. And bye-bye from Zurich, from the Precious Metal Summit.